Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you a haul from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. I have purchased from this vendor before. I believe they're out of Idaho. I think so. And I'm not 100% sure of the vendor's name. I should have really looked it up. I think it's Shayna or Shauna. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I placed this order on September 24th, and I believe her turnaround time is 10 to 14 days. It arrived a few days ago on Monday, actually, which was a holiday, but it was still delivered to my door, so appreciate that. It was shipped in a regional rate box B, and I paid $8.99 for shipping. So we will get into it. I want to just let you know that her wax comes in 1.5 Sunshot cups, 1.5 ounce Sunshot cups, and she puts 4 usually to a cellophane bag, and it's tied with a little tie. So I bought, you can either get the 3 of the same scents or 4 of the same scents. Okay, so I did the 3 of the same scents, which costs $6.90, and you figure it's 4.5 ounces of wax. So doing my crazy math, it's like $1.54 an ounce, $1.53. I don't know. I don't teach math, so there's that. So she sent 4 samples. These are the samples right here. I didn't take them out of the bag. They're all mystery, okay? So I'm guessing, and from previous orders from this company, it's like the overpours, the extras of the wax that you ordered, or maybe it's from other customers. So it's really no point in me taking these out and sniffing these because you can't get them. All right, so let us jump right in. I think I covered everything that I needed to. I really enjoy the wax from Sugar and Spice. The stuff performs very well in my home. I usually cut these in, sometimes in half. I mean, it depends. Sometimes in thirds. So, the first scent that I picked up, and like I said, you have to get 3 of everything or 4 of everything. So, I'm just going to kind of put these off to the side, and I don't need to sniff all 3 of the same scent. I did tell you it was 1.5 ounces. It's a soy blend melt. You can find her at gourmetsoyonline.com. She does have a Facebook group as well. Okay, so Ghost Munch. This I have had before, and I had it because I received a friend mail, oh my gosh, like years ago, or a D-stash. I can't even remember at this point. And the person put this in here, and I loved how it smelled on cold. And I think I've ordered it once or twice since then. But you guys, this is, I think it's one of her best sellers. It is caramel apples, toasted marshmallow, candy corn, and I believe zucchini bread. Which, if you know me, not a fan of zucchini bread. To me, it smells like dirty feet, or like cheap, like knockoff brand Fritos. This is so pretty. It really is. It's sweet. It's not, I couldn't tell you that I smell candy corn in here, but you definitely get that caramel apple and the toasted marshmallow, and obviously the zucchini bread, but I don't detect that because I am not a fan of it. But this is like so fantastic. This will be great for, I'm sorry, I'm knocking my camera. That'll be so great for like the week of Halloween. The next one I have is Christmas Trees and Santa's Cookies. It's a pretty green, like a mint green wax. And the scent notes for this are, looking, there we are. It's Yankees Christmas Wish type dupe. And a vanilla cookie base, I think is what she had. So you get like pine and sweetness. This is good. It's not a favorite on cold, but it's still good. I do like that vibe of like Christmas trees and bakery. So happy to have that. This is Cider Donuts, which I seem to have to order this from every single vendor if I place an order around fall, and this is good. There's no like real spice. You just get like a bakery donut, like a cake donut, and like a warm cider. So very good. I did not need more full wax, but this is why we are here, and this is why we watch these videos. Sweet pumpkin pie. Sweet and creamy, not much spice. 100% agree. This almost smells a tiny little bit like pumpkin pie and like gingerbread. So, yum. We have cookie butter crack. So, cookie butter, if you guys are familiar with that, we've been buying cookie butter for a few years. I have a son that is definitely allergic to peanuts and tree nuts. So I started buying, I can't even think of the brand. It's like a white and red label. He likes to have that, like cookie butter, sometimes on a cookie butter sandwich, I should say, with like raspberry jam sometimes. Cookie butter is a fantastic thing to buy a jar of it if you have a sweet tooth or a craving, just a spoonful of that, and it satisfies that sweet tooth. This does not smell exactly like the jarred cookie butter, and it's supposed to, but it all can change when I warm it. So I figured he would get a kick out of having wax that was the cookie butter. Pumpkins in the Fire. Love the name of this. Love me a charred pumpkin scent. I don't find it everywhere. What is this? Pumpkin pie, and Bonfire Bliss. This is good. Yeah, so you pick up the spice from the pumpkin pie and a smoky charred. Yeah, perfect name. Like you threw your almost rotting pumpkin, perhaps, after Halloween into a bonfire. This is really, really good. Okay. We have a Bonfire Bliss, which is dried windblown leaves, heliotrope, charred woods of pine, cedar, amber, musk, marshmallow, sandalwood. And I know there were other things. I really do like this. If you've had Bonfire Bliss from other vendors, it's, you know what I'm talking about. I do enjoy that. That's a great fall and winter scent to my nose. Buttery Gingerbread. I do love gingerbread scents. And that's what this, I'm not really getting a lot of buttery note, but just a delicious, spiced, warm, it gives you like that warm sensation of gingerbread. Oh, I love that. Love that. I've never tried this one from her. So now she does like really fill these. So sometimes the caps don't always want to stay on. So feel free to, if you order, put them in bags if that makes you more comfortable. Mac Apple Marshmallow Fireside. Okay, that is, where are you? Mac apple. I mean, that I didn't write it down because I figured it was pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, delicious Mac apple. I love apple scents. I love them straight up. They don't have to be mixed with anything. I don't know. Apples, they give like a fresh and clean. I know that sounds weird because it's a fruit sent to my house. And it's definitely like a mood booster. I'm not really smelling like the fireside note. Let me just double check. No, I just really just got that delicious Mac apple. But again, we will warm and go from there. Bubble gum, because I don't know what my deal is lately. Ugh, makes my mouth water. Bazooka bubble gum. Oh my gosh, pop that out. It's a beautiful, like, hot pink. Yeah, straight up Bazooka bubble gum, which was a gum we were never allowed to have as kids. And then as a teenager, I worked in like a mom and pop grocery store slash deli slash pizza place. And we always had that tub of, 5-cent Bazooka gum. I think there was like a 3-cent Bazooka and a 5-cent Bazooka. Yes, I'm old. And, oh, you could smell it all day because like the lid for the jar was off. And I could smell Bazooka all day when I worked up at the counter. Sometimes you just get a craving for a good old bubble gum. And that is what that does. Reminds me of being a kid. Latte and sugar cookies, definite repurchase. I've had this. Oh my gosh. This is like the most delicious scent. It is so good. If you are a coffee lover, it is espresso and warm sugar cookies. And I think it's like a bestseller. I think. Oh, it is so good. So, so good. And I think I only have like one Sunshot cup. So I needed to re-up on this. Fantastic. If you love your coffee, even if it's mixed with something, to smell the coffee first, get that. It's so good. So, so good. Chai tea latte. I love chai in real life. So it's chai tea, steamed milk, and this is an exclusive blend, I believe, of hers. This, it does, I get a bit of a floral on the bottom of this, which I would rather have. I'd rather smell that than like that sour milk note. So good there as well. We have leaves, marshmallow, fireside Noel. I was really on this like pumpkin and marshmallow kick here. This is exactly what it says. I'm really smelling the leaves on the bottom and that fiery, smoky note. And there's definitely a creaminess to it. That's great. This to me is like fantastic. November, December, January, February. Doesn't just have to be fall. We're almost done. Macintosh apple, which that's exactly what that is. Yeah. I love a good apple scent. I do, and that's what this is. Delicious. Delicious. Two left and we are done. I have apple pumpkin butter because I needed it. Apple butter and pumpkin. Definitely pumpkin heavy. The pumpkin and the spice. This is good. Really good. I think this is going to be a strong, strong, strong one. And lastly, you guys, Thanksgiving. Pretty orange wax. And Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie, apple pie, buttery gingerbread, zucchini bread, sweet corn cake, and marshmallow. And then it said something like, just like everything baking in your oven, like on Thanksgiving morning. So you get all of those scents. Again, cannot specifically pick out zucchini bread, which I am so incredibly happy about. Or maybe her zucchini oil is really good. It's not like a dirty feet and corn chip scent. But this is good. And yes, this is what I'm sure houses across the U.S. smell like. Oh, so good. Yeah, that is everything, you guys. That is Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. Her stuff is really good. I don't know if it's like a turnoff that you have to get like 3 or 4, that's what stops people, but I don't hear this vendor talked about enough, and she's definitely overrated. She's definitely underrated. I feel her prices are very comparable to tons of other vendors. She doesn't put pour dates or scent notes, but if you go to her website, she always has her scent descriptions up. It's not like you have to go hunting for them or they disappear after you've purchased something. They're always there. So I strongly urge you to go check out her website, join her Facebook group, pop in. Her shipping is very reasonable. Like I said, all of this stuff, $8.99 for shipping. Order a couple scents. You know, I know maybe it's a commitment to get 3, but I mean, we buy clamshells all the time, or bags of things, or a loaf of something. So, yeah, that's everything, you guys. I thank you so, so much for watching. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.